Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, Darth Devious, and today we're playing What's in the Brown Box. If you've seen other reviews, you know this is one of the Transformers Collector Club figures. Which one? Well, look here, you see it's Depth Charge. Now, I don't have the subscription service. I didn't get it. I'm gonna be honest, I had a membership in the Collectors Club, and I wasn't too happy with it. I kept getting the magazine really late. In fact, what really made me mad was when I got the Christmas version of it, with all the nice coupons that are to be used at Christmas time. I got it 3 days after Christmas and all the coupons were expired. That was kind of the last straw with me on that. But still, they've made some decent figures, and today we're going to look at their version of Depth Charge. And I actually got this from Mega Toy Fan, Jim over at Mega Toy Fan. So, thank you, Jim. Thank you for selling this to me. And I got it for a really good price. A lot cheaper than what people are going on eBay. I'll tell you that much. So we'll take him out, the package, and his weapon. Get this. I love the foam insert. This is the first time I've gotten a Collector's Club figure with the foam insert. I like that. So, there you go. Anyway, get the brown box out of here as we take a look at Depth Charge's plane mode. We'll bring his landing gear down so I can stand him and we can oogle at him a little bit more. Come on down. And this is pretty cool. Now, it's supposed to be, if I remember reading correctly or hearing correctly, this is supposed to be Depth Charge either before he left Cybertron or after he got back to Cybertron from Beast Wars, something like that. Maybe after Cybertron got reformatted at the end of Beast Machines. I don't remember. But this is supposed to be like his Cybertronian version. And what this is the Revenge of the Fallen or Hunt for the Decepticons Terradive mold. And he is a pretty much straight up repaint. He has the same face. But when we see him in robot mode, the face really works for Depth Charge. In fact, this whole paint scheme works so much better as Depth Charge than it ever did as Terradive. I had the Terradive version of this mold, and I wasn't impressed with it at all. But somehow, this version works so much better. And there's so many homages here to the Beast Wars toy and the character. I mean, eyes. The manta ray eyes. There you go. The wings. And, you know, things like that. And the thrusters here on jet mode, you can keep them like this, or they can transform into his hands. Which is similar to the original Depth Charge toy. And it just seems like when they made Terradive, somebody had this in mind a long time ago. That, hey, that would make a pretty good version of Depth Charge. So, yeah. He's got a little bit of kibble underneath, but, you know, I've seen a lot worse jet modes, kibble-wise. Looking at you, Skyquake, and your brother, who I can't remember his name right now, Dreadwing. My God, I'm getting old. Don't get old, kids. Don't get old. Now, here's his weapon, Trident. And this is the second version of the weapon where it actually, you know, has a little cutout that lets it fit underneath plane mode better. And there's a little clip here. You can clip it on and, you know, put it underneath and stuff like that. And he can have this big honking weapon underneath, but that kind of, eh. And the weapon, you know, it's a Trident. It extends. It's very stiff here. Be careful. You want to move it closer to the joint. And then, you know, the ends, you bring it down, and it opens up. And for, you know, the original character Terradive, this didn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, him having a Trident. But for Depth Charge, it makes sense. Like I said, somebody had to have depth charge in mind years ago when they made Terradive. Alright. I do have some QC issues on the paint, mainly on the silver. The silver was kind of sloppy, especially, let's see if you can see right in there. You can see how it's all sloppy. There are a few other places. Some of it shows up in robot mode. I can fix most of it myself. I'm not worried about it, but just figured I'd point them out. Your mileage may vary with this one. I keep stealing other people's lines. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Alright. I'm going to put him in robot mode, and we'll take a look at that. Be right back. Alrighty, we have depth charge in his robot mode, and he looks really, really good. I didn't point it out in plain mode, but on top of the silver, you also get this nice light. It's really light metallic gold. I don't even know if the camera's picking up the subtle differences in the shading here. Really nicely done. The head sculpt, I'm going to zoom in, alright. Let's get him, hunch him over a little bit so we can zoom in. Zoom in on my face. Tell me that's not depth charge. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is Terradive's original head, but it works so much better as depth charge. It really does. I gotta give it to the Collectors Club on this one. They did a fantastic job. As you can see, he's got a small Maximal symbol on his chest, which is a really nice touch. He can hold his trident. He can hold it in two hands if you want. He does have, you know, enough swivels and stuff. Fantastic articulation. I mean, really. Let's get this out of his hand here. Fantastic articulation on him. Heads on... It's on a bit of a ball joint. It's a little limited, but, you know, he can get, you know... Where's X? I'm looking for X. And, shoulders. If the wings weren't here, they would do 360, but they don't... Well, they almost do. Plus, he's got a joint that goes out. He's got a swivel. He's got a double elbow, which is mainly for transformation, but it works real well for posability. He's got a wrist swivel. No waist joint. I think that's like the only joint he's really missing. He's got nice ball joint at his hips. He's got the swivel at the hip. Got a 90-degree knee. And he's got a little bit of pivot back and forth in his feet and his heel spurs. So you can get some decent articulation from him. Really, really well done. I mean, kudos to the Collectors Club for this one. As you see, I'll put his arm in there. There's a little bit of overspray and stuff on his arms. I can clean a lot of this up, which I'm probably going to do. But nothing major. You see down his legs, you get more of that really light gold color, which I like. It's just a nice paint color altogether. I will recommend this guy. If you don't have the Collectors Club subscription, try and find one. Try and find a deal on one. Don't go paying, you know, exorbitant prices on eBay and stuff like that. That's just crazy. Some of the prices are insane. You might find somebody willing to sell it to you. I'm not gonna say how much I paid because you guys might cry at how cheap I got this guy. But yeah, I'm very satisfied with this purchase. You know, thank you, Jim, over at Mega Toy Fan. Thank you very much. You're a good guy, my friend. You really are. So yeah, there you go. The Collectors Club depth charge. You guys be good. Or he's going to force you to tell him where Protoform X is. And you know how obsessed he gets with finding X. Have you seen X? Have you seen X? I'm looking for X! Where's X?